I was mad at her back then, but I get it now. But
them them days was wild
I'm
back
trying to
back
tell
in
you,
them days. It
man.
seemed like the
Yeah,
whole town was hustling,
I'm
man.
telling you, man. I'm talking about cars back to back to back to back to back, man. It was, man, rolling, boy,
It was
rolling,
wild.
rolling.
It was wild.
I'm telling you, but yeah, but that was the seeds of Forever Hustling right there. Um, we ended up getting the studio out on 34th and Webster. I was just telling you about that at my cousin Bo's house, and that's where some of them songs, or really majority of them, that come with that first mixtape. Um, they come out of that basement on 34th and Webster. So that first mixtape, Forever Hustling, it's a Hustle the Game in the Code. You would hear me on there, my cousin Bo, my cousin Ghetto, uh, my cousin Bookie. Who else is on there? And Telford, my best friend Telford, he on there too. Uh,
Are they all still around?
yeah, I just talked to Ghetto today. Talked to Bo earlier. We just finalized everything with him on his end so we can get all his stuff right uh, with this music thing. So that's why it's like, okay, me and Wells, we're gonna make the next step and start really putting this stuff out, putting it together. And Wells is doing something where he's kind of remastering the songs using AI, man, dude. Wells is cold with it, man.
Yeah,
He cold with it, man.
these days.
He made that music sound like we just did it yesterday. So
Really?
yeah, man, that's super cool.
Yeah, that AI and Wells. I like Josie Wells with that AI.
Hmm.
It's gonna be a problem. You know what I'm
Yeah, you
saying?
ain't
Because
lying.
he already a computer. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He the
yeah, man.
genius.
That's right up his alley,
Yeah.
boy. That's right up his alley. But once we did that, we printed up some CDs. That's when I met Wells,
Yeah.
um, because he did the cover for us. He did the cover for us on there. Uh, we printed up the CDs, loaded them trunks up, man, and we were just all around the city, man. Putting up posters and stuff.
Fun time.
Man, it was fun times, man. Even my wife, she remembered me, how we even started the conversation, because she remembered me from one of my posters
Really.
from back in the day. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She was like, "Yeah, I remember your big ass head." When she said it, I thought that was funny. But but yeah, that's when I met Wells, and then me and him, we clicked tight like immediately, because I told you I was making beats. He had been, making beats and engineering, and I was trying to do the same thing. And he just kind of, took me under his wing and just showed me a lot of stuff back then,
Yeah.
just about recording and, levels and, just things about engineering, man, and producing.
Yep.
Taught me a lot,
Y'all being like Batman and Robin every since.
man. That's my like, my mother didn't have an older son, but that's my
Yeah.
brother right there,
That's what's up,
man.
man.
Yeah, you know, uh, when you meet people, man, I tell people this all the time. When you meet people, especially us dudes, man, you can kind of tell when somebody on something else,
Yeah.
And I didn't get that vibe from him. All I got from him was like a embracement, and
Yeah.
and now he just
Yeah.
telling me everything that I've been wanting to know and needing to know, when it comes to music. So I'm most definitely in debt to him forever for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well's a good dude,
Oh
man.
yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
mean, he is, he got that vibe, man, where
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
he's open to everybody, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if there's anybody that Wells or don't like Josie Wells. You know what I mean?
Right, right. Like,
So
that's his approach to people.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's Wells. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so you been married, man, for how long now?
We got married 2015
10
and we
years.
met in 2013.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any advice? Any advice for these young? Because these young. I mean, it's treacherous out here, man.
Yeah,
You know what I
I be
mean?
hearing.
And for
Oh, I be
you,
hearing.
yeah, and for a
Yeah.
person to be married for extended amount of time, man. I mean, when you can't even, you know what I mean? People
Mm-hmm.
nowadays, you got a lot of single people, man. So
Yeah, I
what is
know.
it that makes sure? your relationship and marriage work?
Man, to be honest, bro, I think you just gotta want to make it work, and you got to get with somebody who want the same thing. Just wanting to make it work because it ain't easy. But once y'all can kind of, I figure you work out them hectic situations in the beginning. Because I think a lot of people just kind of give up too fast on their relationships. Once something happen or a couple of things happen, but if you can work through them little kinks, man, and just want that relationship to work, it'll work for you. It'll work for you, man. And especially if you want the jealous type and you don't want want your spouse going off to be with somebody else. A lot of people will do that, and they don't want you, or they'll treat you a certain way in your relationship, but they don't want to see you with nobody else.
Yeah.
But again, that just go back to do you really want to make it work? You're gonna do everything on your end to make it work if that's what you really want.
What legacy are you hoping to leave behind for your children, your business, and your community?
Oh, man, I'm a simple dude, but to me, stuff like that, I want to make sure that my kids have something, that they own, something that we pass down. That's why we started businesses, trying to make sure we can pass something down to them. I think that's the most important thing to me. Everything else outside of that is like extra stuff. As long as my kids are straight, that's kind of like the foundation of that. As far as like my music and stuff go, man, I just want people to play my stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Just play it, and enjoy it. Just put me in your rotations, yeah, just rock with me. For real.
Yeah. It's funny that you said, a foundation, because that's one thing that, I think that we all should have, is a foundation. If we can't give our kids anything else, I think we should be able to give them a foundation, something steady, you know what I mean, that they can build off of. And that's right on, man, foundation.
Yeah, I mean, the name of the game is ownership, making sure that you, even though if you do work a job, make sure you kind of got keeping your family business, starting your family business if you don't have one. I encourage everybody to do that. And, stuff like that, it will help, bond your family too,
Yeah. What's your motivation?
Man, my kids and my wife, bro. I got to make sure that I'm straight so they straight. And that's my main focus, making sure that the family is straight. Everything, like I said, everything else outside of that is, them the extras right there. As long as my mama doing good, and she is doing good right now, my bros and them, they straight. Everything else, I'm good, man. As long as the household is straight, as long as my kids is good, I'm straight.
Yeah. I'm thinking of the time we did the video down there on Wood.
Yeah.
When you know what I'm saying? What was the name of that song?
Real Life.
Real Life.
Yeah.
They shot a video down there on Wood. Was that another one of y'all spots down there on Wood? Because I remember on Wood, man, it was in four corners.
Wood was
everybody. You had Bloods on one corner,
yeah.
Crips on the other, GDs on another corner.
I remember.
But I mean, you had everybody serving and hustling on one corner, and it was like New Jack City down that month. It was crazy.
We well, that house right there, that's my cousin Wise. That's his house. We had a spot right down the street from there, man. Right on that first corner when you get there. I can't think what side street that is, but we had a spot right there. My cousin Randy had a spot right there, man. And we was rocking out in that mug. Yeah. We was rocking out in that mug, boy.
And it's crazy how times have changed, because when we was making that music back then, that's kind of what we was making, hustling music.
Facts.
And now you see these younger artists today, and their music is more geared to kind of more partying, I think.
Yeah, it's a lot of artists like that. That it's like you said, kind of geared to partying, kicking it. But it's still some artists out there. I think we just gotta dig deeper and try to find them certain ones because it is some out there.
Yeah.
But the internet it has allowed people to just flood just music, 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 music as much as they want to, unlimited. So it's some artists out there. I think that probably still holding that banner.
Yeah, I thought we was last time we had a talk.
Mm.
You said that you wanted to get into more collabs with more local artists. Who were some of the local artists that you would like to connect with and collab with?
I think I told you it was Dewey, Rob Lowe. Remember I told you Dewey's friends with my little brother.
Yeah.
Rob Lowe, my boy Waco Droop. Man, Drew be flowing, man.
Yeah.
Drew be flowing like a mug, man.
Drew be smooth, man.
Man, Drew real smooth, man. He real smooth. I never got a chance to get a song with Rich. I never got a chance to get a song with him, even though I think Wise Ghetto and Bookie had a song with him before. Back when we was doing the blacktop thing. Man, bro, we done made a lot of music, man. We made a lot of music, man, that I feel like we didn't really reap the proper benefits off of it, and and that's unfortunate, and then you lose music, and it's like, man, the stuff that we do have, I'm like, yeah, I gotta put that in motion again, trying to leave stuff behind for my kids so they can, if I can get streams of income wherever I can get it from, I want to make sure that them streams stream right to them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man, I think I fucked up, man.
What happened?
I was recording on the sound. Boy, we gonna figure it out though. But
the sound what now?
Not the recording. But not
the mic.
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with the mic.
Oh, okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with the mic. It was to the machine.
Okay.
But no,
you good? You need to use the bathroom or anything? Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm gonna make something with the bed. I bet your bed like this nigga.
I don't even know what.
I bet bed like this nigga. Nah, I got so much shit going up.
Yeah. I can see the levels from right here.
I got another recording over here. That's recording the sound.
Okay.
And it's not. That ain't.
Okay. So but the mics is on.
The mics is on. The mic is just the machine going into machine to get the what you call it.
Okay. Okay. Let's just keep it flowing.
Yeah. But man, damn, Bed, I know you like tired of this nigga, man.
Nah, you good, boy.
But anyway, man.
Nah, you good, man. Yeah, I told you I'm here, man.
So so some of the artists that you like to work with, Waco Drew.
Yeah, I like Drew.
What's his name? Rob Lowe the Star.
Dewey
the Don. Those are some. Yeah, those are some of the top artists right now in the local rap scene. You know what I mean? So I like to hear you. You know what I'm saying? I like to hear y'all too on some tracks, man. That's I think we need, Wyandotte County needs more collaboration.
I think so too.
To mix it up, man.
I think so too.
And you know what I'm saying, just to get another flavor, man, because it seemed like we all kind of separated. You know what I mean? And the gumbo ain't gumboing. You know what I mean? So I like to see, you get with some of those artists, man.
Oh yeah.
And I like to hear that sound, man, see what it sound like. When's the last time you talked to Josie Wells?
I talked to Wells a couple days ago. We was texting yesterday. So he's going to do like a webinar, basically, just music business 101. We're doing that tomorrow night.
Okay.
Through Discord.
Discord?
Yeah, so we're doing it basically to just extend the invitation to anybody who's involved or was involved with the Forever Hustling movement. So that's why we're doing that, just to make sure that people get they just due, their percentages, you know.
Yeah, that's gonna be a good look, man.
Yeah.
You know, we can always be educated.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. You can never stop learning.
Yeah. So in your activism, what is something that you like to share with the people as far as your activism? What do you think that a piece of information that we all, you know, could do, you know, better with knowing as Black people?
Well, from like my journey, my personal standpoint, I think doing my genealogy was like real vital to me. Being able to pull up them records, you know, draft cards, birth certificates, marriage licenses, you know, imagining seeing this through my granddaddy's eyes, you know, seeing the census when he was born, and you know, knowing where you come from, you know, what your foundation is. To me, if I was to offer anybody some information to do something, you know, as far as Black folks, like, yeah, do that genealogy, because to me, it'll help put your life in perspective, you know, and you'll be able to like kind of evolve and bloom from there. It's a real eye opener, man. I found out some real vital stuff about my family history by doing that. So I encourage people to do that, most definitely.
Yeah, that's what I know. When we sat down last time, you was telling me about how you found out that, you know what I'm saying, how your mother and father met. Can you share, retell that story, man?
Yeah, so through doing my genealogy, I found out about a house fire that had happened in Kansas City, Missouri. I think it was 1974 or 75. But I got the news clippings and all that from doing my genealogy, man. And I'm reading the story, and I see that, you know, some kids had lost their lives, and kind of find out this was two of my aunties and an uncle of mine. They all died in this fire under the age of 5. So my mother had seen my daddy. I think she said it was probably like 1979 they met. 1979, if I'm not mistaken. And it was a Sugar Hill Gang concert, man. And she seen him, and she remembered his face from the news, from the house fire. And basically, she was like, yeah, she seen him and kind of wanted to offer her condolences about what happened to his siblings. And they had been together ever since. They was together like every day after that, you know. I just, you know, me reading that story and, you know, talking to her about it, and because I didn't know that. She never said that. That's how they met. But, you know, that's another thing that I realized too. You got to ask your people questions. If you want to know, you know, certain answers or certain information, you got to ask them, because half the time people just ain't gonna volunteer it to you.